What is up, everyone? Hope everyone is doing okay. I'm back here with another video. Gaming question. I've been sort of thinking about this all day. Basically, I'll tell you the backstory why I sort of thought about this, and I sort of put out my opinion / question out to the world. Recently I have been watching a lot of comic book related TV shows. But the ones relevant to this sort of topic are Pennyworth, Batwoman, and I started Gotham. And reading my related comic books. 2 of them will be appearing in my next pickup video, but they are both Batman related in the sense of either they're Batman books or in the Batman universe. But the thing that I've been sort of going over was, as I was watching, it's been mainly past 2 days where I've been watching Gotham. I've been sort of watching Gotham, but at the same time looking at my game collection. I don't know why I'm talking like this. But looking at my game collection, looking at the Batman Arkham trilogy. Did you notice my mistake in that sentence? I'll let you think about it. Did you work out my mistake in that sentence? I said Batman Arkham Trilogy. Now, to people that don't play every game, don't collect every system, don't do, if you're a PS3 / I think it was on PS3, but I know guaranteed 360, if you don't do the arcade games, you might not realise that it was technically a 4th game in that storyline. Because if you play that game in order of not necessarily release dates, but of the storyline, you have Arkham Origins. Let's bear in mind this is what most people would think: Arkham Origins, Arkham City. Arkham Asylum, then Arkham City, my apologies. But if you do it all, which was released to the world, it is Arkham Origins, Arkham Origins Blackgate, Arkham Asylum, Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. This is a game that was technically in a series. Technically, it even says on the back of the case. I want to get this correct. This bear in mind is what it says on the case. See what happens after the events of Batman Arkham Origins game, told in an innovative 2.5D presentation and comic style cutscenes. This is technically canon to the Arkham trilogy, and yet people don't mention this. It's technically not a trilogy, it's a basically 4 games. There's a proper word for it, like for 4 things, but I'm fucking retarded on how to say the word. This, in my opinion, is basically a sort of either a forgotten or people don't give a shit about it Batman game. Let me repeat that. It's a forgotten or overlooked. That's what I said. Basically, people forget about it, and it's a Batman game. How in the hell in 21st century gaming is it that physically possible? No Batman game, especially in the Arkham world. Granted, Arkham Knights weren't that great, but we fucking never forget about that. How should this be forgotten? Fellow gamers / comic fans / both, how is that possible? So this got me thinking, A, do you still, even though I brought this to your attention, do you still class it as a shit, I read? It was. Do you still class it as a trilogy, or now that I brought this and it's technically in the storyline, which says it there, is out on this Rex. Would you now sort of class it as the fourth thing series, right? But also, what other games in the series that's technically part of the story? I'm probably going to word this wrong. What other games in the series? Alright, so this is a game that continues the story in a series that people have forgotten about. So what game in a series that continues the story do you think has been forgotten about or is underrated? If you got that, if you understood that question, I know it's me being retarded and didn't fucking explain that well. If you understood that question, even a slight bit, I would like to know what your answer would be. And secondly, would you class this now as I swear it's like quadrilogy, like that. It's a trilogy. Probably not the word, but would you now, with me bringing it to your light, stop calling it a trilogy and include this? And if you don't, why not? I would love to hear from you guys. Because personally, I think it's on too much. Remember, I think you can do this on the Xbox Live Arcade, on the Xbox, on the 360. Not sure about PS3. I think you must be able to do it on the PS3. But if you haven't played it, try it. It's fantastic. It's 2.5D, not the sort of normal sort of Arkham sort of open worldness. And if you have tried it, what's your opinion on it? I personally think this is an underrated Batman game, in my opinion. Granted, I'm one of the few people in known existence to actually class Arkham Origins as the best game out of them 3 console games. I made sure I word that correctly. The 3 console games that were released on disc to PS3 and 360, my opinion, Origins is my favourite. Primarily that Chef's Kiss, which is what I meant from being a chef, Chef's Kiss Deathstroke Fire, which, in my opinion, one of the best boss battles, in my opinion, on that generation. Sorry that my face is quite dark, lying. But, love to hear from you guys on this topic. And, yeah. I hope to speak to you guys soon. And, ciao for now.